Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Wrike. Wrike is an amazing project management tool, and I believe after watching this video you will know exactly how to use it. If you're gonna have any questions, just ask down below in the comments, and if I know the answer, I'll be really happy to help you. So without further ado, let's start. In the first part, I'm going to show you how Wrike works. The first thing, when you're gonna enter Wrike, you're gonna see spaces. So this is like personal, projects with faces, or your team. When you're gonna click on a spaces, like let's say I have a personal space right now, in those you're gonna see folders with projects. And what you can do is to simply add a project or folder. So you can create a folder, and in that folder you can create project, or you can just simply create a project. And now when you're gonna create a project, you have option to choose a default view that you can change: list, board, table, or Gantt chart. So I can create, let's say, board. Let's press project name, and I'm going to write here my dinner, and I have a board here, create. And voila, this is how you can do it. But when you're going to create a project, you can simply switch between list, board, and other. So that's what you can do, or you can even add more views here if you want to. So this is how it works. So again, when I'm going to home button, you're gonna have a space like personal, project, team. When you're gonna click on a project, it's when you're gonna press on a team, or like let's say whatever space you have, it's always the structure is going to be always same. Then you're gonna have a projects and folders here. So this is how it works, and this is how the whole structure of Wrike works. In this part, I'm going to show you how you can use inbox. So when you're going to be in Wrike, you can go to the top left and click on an inbox here, and then you would see the sent, archive, or incoming. So you would see all your messages right here from your team members. And then you can simply click home, and you're at home. On the right side, when you would come, you have option to see my to-do. These are the tasks that you need to be done. And as you can see, I'm in a personal and in my to-do list. Then you have created by me. In created by me, you would see all your tasks or projects or folders that you created. What you can do is to simply add a new if you want to. And as you can see, I'm again in a personal space. Then when we go further, we see start tasks. When I'm going to click on it, these are that I start. So when I'm going to have a task, I can simply start it, and then I would see it right there. As you can see, so this is how it works. Then further, we have calendars. Next, next, next. And we can simply create a new calendar. My new calendar. And you can simply switch the space based on which it's going to get data from. And then in the calendar, let's create a layer. And now you have options to add a name for a layer, and you can smart based on tasks, smart based on projects, or classic. Let's say I'm going to with a classic, and I'm going to new layer, click save. And voila, here we have it. And what I can do is to simply add a tasks to my calendar. This is really simple and intuitive how we can do it. So this is my new task location. Let's say this is going to be personal, or your project, or these are the folders that you have. So let's say I'm going to my dinner, and what I'm going to store, and I can change the layer. If you want to, click create, and voila, here you got it. So this is how you can work with the calendar in Wrike, which is pretty simple and intuitive. Then you can simply go to the right and switch between week, quarter, year, and that's how you can do it. Now when we go further, what you can do is to then click dashboard. In the dashboard, you can first switch between spaces on the top left between personal, my team or project with faces. And then let's say I'm going to click my team. What you can do is when you're going to see your tasks here, you can simply move them. In progress, complete. This works really similar to Trello, that is, you have this kind of Kanban style, and how you can actually edit your tasks in your Kanban style board. Just click on it, and here you can simply change everything and edit. If it's in progress, you can edit that. You can add assignee, set that approval. We will get to it how you can work actually with the tasks, but this is how you can work with it and how you can do it. Then what you can do is go to top right and click new widget. And now in your dashboard, you can add projects widget, files, task by status, so you can actually edit your dashboard. And I don't know, let's say my overdue tasks, and voila, here I have it. So you can add what kind of widget you want, or you can create your own custom ones. So this is how widget works and how the whole dashboard works. In home, then you can go to reports, and reports, this is also really straightforward and simple. You can click active tasks by assignee, weekly project status, overdue tasks by assignee, projects due this month, unassigned task, or time spent this week. So I can click here, active tasks by assignee, select project. So I'm going to, let's say, click project with faces, and then you can also add a new project. It's really up to you. Click create. And voila, here we have it. So this is my title, status, due date, project, and folder. And see, I have the report here. What you can do also is to create your report by yourself. So you just add a report title, project, and based on, you simply choose a project, and then you have a filtering here. So you can choose between if it's a start date, any date, approvals. So you choose what you want to filter, what you want to actually catch, and what you want to have in your report. This, it really depends what you want there. So let's say that I want to have only tasks and subtasks with the start date today, or like any date, due date this month, right? And layout, I can have it as a table or column, and then I will just click here for project with spaces. So tasks and subtasks with start date at any date and due date this month. Let's create a report. And voila, as you can see, we got a report of everything that's going to end in the end of the March. So that's pretty good, right? And this is how we can work with it and how we can actually work with reports. Then you have a stream here. Stream, you're gonna see things that are going to share with you, and you're gonna see everything you follow. So that's how it works. This is pretty straightforward too. And then you can bottom right, recycle bin and blueprints. And in blueprints, you can add a new title permalink. And you see right here. So this is how it pretty much works. Let's create a space now. Creating spaces in Wrike is really simple. All you have to do is go to top right on a plus and then click space. When you're gonna do it, all you have to do is just write a space name. I'm going to name it YouTube channel. And then you have options to create a private space or public space. When you're gonna have it private, this space can only be joined through invite from the admin, or public, anyone in your workspace can view and join this space. What you can do also is to change the icon. And then you can simply add members. So I can come here and write a email. and then invite to Wrike. 49 seats available. And now you have option to choose it as a regular user, external user, or collaborators. Regular user can use all features and view the contacts of all people in the account. External user can use all features, but can only view the contacts of the people with whom they share folders and tasks. And collaborators can view and complete tasks, add comments and attach files, but can only view the contacts of the people with whom they share folders and tasks. So we have options, which I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose the regular user here, invite. Okay, and this is how we do it. So let's click create. And here we are. What you can do when you're going to enter your workspace is to simply invite more members. So what you can do is to simply click here again on a view member list, and you can click invite or edit members, and then again write it here. So you have options to invite while you're creating your own new space, or you can simply invite members directly in your space. The next thing that I'm going to show you is how you can create a folder and project. So you're going to click on add project here on this plus next to the three dots. And now let's click create folder first. And folder name is going to be YouTube channels or YouTube videos, right? And this is going to be our list. And then you can share it with other people, and you can add more people here. Location is going to be YouTube channel. That's our space. Let's click create. And when we have it, we have our own folder. What I can do is to simply add a project. And I'm going to change the location here. So we see that we have YouTube channel space, but I want to have the project in my YouTube videos. So I'm going to have my project in the folder YouTube videos. Project name is going to be YouTube Yoga. And now it's going to be as a project, and start date. Let's say that this is going to be from 18 to end of July. You can also add more project owners. You can also share it, and you can choose the default view here. So you have an option to actually choose between list, board, table, and Gantt chart. I'm going to leave it as a list, and then I will switch it to another. Now let's click create here. And voila, here we are. So we have a YouTube Yoga. And now how we can actually add a task. So first thing I'm going to do, I will just close the panel here. So I have everything clear. And what I can do is to add a task project folder and click here, add new. Enter title. So let's say the task is going to be YouTube script. And voila, here we have it. I'm going to click on it. And now you have option to choose the default workflow. If you're gonna have more workflows, you can add it here. And now you can have a new, so let's say this is going to be in progress. You can add a signee. So I'm going to add myself, or I can add the one that I invited to my team. Then you can set date also when it's going to happen. It's going to happen today. You can also change the duration and everything. Opa. Then you have approvals here, where you can like start a new approval if you want to. You're gonna have a timer here. So how much time you're actually gonna spend on your task. You can simply add a subtask. So let's say for the YouTube script, what I need to do is I need to share ideas and write script. Beginning of script. Then you can simply also add attachments and files. You can add dependencies, and you can make it private. Now you're gonna have, you can also add a description here, and then you see the day what was actually happening with the task. Then on the top right, you can start, you can remove from my to-do, you can follow, unfollow the task, you can copy the permalink, or what you can do is to simply delete it, open a new tab, or enter full screen. So this is how you can simply add a task. What you can do is to add more views here. So I'm going to click add view, and you can simply add a board. Then I'm going to add also, let's say, table. And I'm going to add a Gantt chart too. I will add literally everything, and I will show you how you can use a time log. And you're gonna have like analytics and literally everything. So I have a board here, and now this is like a Kanban board. And as you can see, you have option to simply add a new task here. New task, let's say YouTube video, record video. And I can simply move it where I want to move it, right? Completed or in progress or on hold, cancelled, or you can add more. So this is how the Kanban board works. Then you're gonna see table here. In table is really straightforward too. What you can do, you can go to top right and add more columns like ID, offer, status group, important, create date, complete date, time spent, progress, or predecessors. So I can add importance, and I can change the important if it's like importance if it's high, normal, low, or I can simply again click plus here and add a progress, and also see the progress of the task. Now again, same style with the board and list, you can click add new. This is let's say the video description. And you can add a new task right here, right? You can see it right here. And this is how you can do it. So under my project, YouTube Yoga, I see video description as a task. Then what you can do, again, go to Gantt chart. In Gantt chart, you will be able to see how much time is going to take. So I'm going to just zoom in with Control and scrolling. And I can increase the time. And as you can see, the above line is my project timeline. And then we have a task timeline. Then I have a video description here. And if I'm going to change the start date, I can end it to 26. And as you can see, the video description are changed. So this is how you can use the Gantt chart and how you can work with it. Then you have a time log here. In time log, I'm going to quit this one here. I can add an entry. And then I can see it right here in my time log. So as you can see, I spent 1 hour and 19 minutes in my time log. And that's pretty straightforward and pretty easy, right? So this is how the time log works. And then you have analytics. And analytics, you can see the chart, the work progress, tasks by users, baseline chart, work progress, pretty straightforward. It's like these things are really simple to understand. So you see that like the time spent is 1 hour. Then in analytics, I can see the statistics, and then I can go again, click plus, and have a stream files in which when I'm going to upload files, I can find it directly in my project. I can click here, stream. And in this part, you're gonna see like the things that are happening. They were done in the project. And then what you can do, create a custom view, because I used all the views. So this is pretty much it, how it works and how we can work with the Wrike. If you have any questions, guys, ask me down below in the comments. I'll be really happy to help you. Wrike is an amazing project management tool and really simple to use. I really think that, and I really believe in that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can support and subscribe. If you have any questions, ask me down in the comments, and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.